India versus New Zealand in World Cup semi-final. This might trigger some sour memories for Indian fans, and MS Dhoni's infamous run-out might pop in front of your eyes. But past is past, and India is in red-hot form. India just look unbeatable at the moment, and they also seem to have all bases covered. You want your top batters to be in form? Tick. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have been in sublime touch. You want your middle order to click? Tick. Just watch KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer's knocks against the Netherlands on Sunday. You want your spinners to cast a web? Tick. Jadeja has just set a record for the best ever World Cup campaign by an Indian spinner. Pacers? Tick. Shami, Bumrah and Siraj? Enough said. So, irrespective of the conditions, India look well-rounded, brimming with confidence. Let's move on to New Zealand. They have been in awful form heading into the semis. They won their opening 4 games and then lost 4 on the trot to India, Australia, South Africa and Pakistan. So far in the World Cup, New Zealand have beaten England, Netherlands, Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. These are the 4 wins that got them 8 points, and you could argue that Afghanistan was the only tough team that New Zealand beat. So, like the table suggests, New Zealand are the 4th best team of the top 4 that have qualified for the knockouts. Talking about the venue, Wankhede has hosted 4 games in the tournament so far. South Africa versus England, South Africa versus Bangladesh, Australia versus Afghanistan and India versus Sri Lanka. 3 of these 4 games provided one-sided results in favour of teams batting first. The venue has seen some ridiculous swing of the ball. Just ask the Sri Lankans, huh? The only game at the Wankhede where the chasing team won it was when Australia beat Afghanistan and there was an alien invasion on the pitch. Yeah, miracle Maxwell happened, isn't it? With the exception of this game, the other games have seen teams batting first decimate their opponents. South Africa battered England and Bangladesh, and India destroyed Sri Lanka. England and Sri Lanka won the toss and chose to bowl against their respective teams, and what happened to them should be a lesson for the Indian captain and the New Zealand captain when they take the field. Strategy should be simple enough. Win the toss and bat first. The Wankhede pitch has seen fast bowlers get vast perches. The spinners have had the odd wickets, but it's been the pacers all the way through. In this tournament, Indian spinners have bowled an average of 18.16 overs per game, so clearly India have relied on pacers, especially after Hardik Pandya's injury, with Shami just breathing fire. This should suit them well at the Wankhede. New Zealand too have played 3 pacers in this tournament, but the difference between the Indian pacers and the New Zealand pacers is the amount of swing that they can generate. Matt Henry and Lockie Ferguson are hit the deck type of bowlers who rely on pace and not so much on swing. So it remains to be seen what purchase they get out of the Wankhede surface. Also, there is the Wankhede factor that cannot be ignored. This is the venue where India won the World Cup in 2011 and have also played a game at this venue in this tournament. New Zealand haven't had the chance to play at this venue this tournament so far, so that needs to be taken into account as well. All that said and done, here's the thing about knockouts. It's just about who turns up on the day. So far, India have turned up 9 times, and that's why they have won all of their 9 group games, but none of it matters when they take on New Zealand. The only positive that can be taken away from the group stage is that their players, and almost all of their players, are in top form and the confidence levels seem to be sky high. Similarly for New Zealand, they just have to forget their inconsistent form in the group stage and take it one game at a time from here, because that is how knockouts work.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.